President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting with the visiting president of the Arab Parliament, Adel Al-Assoumi, as they discussed a number of issues of mutual concern. The details follow.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received on Saturday the President of the Arab Parliament, Adel Al-Assoumi, with the attendance of Parliament Speaker Dr. Hanafi Gibali and Minister of Foreign Affairs Sameh Shukri. During the meeting, the President stressed Egypt's full support to the Arab Parliament, which is considered a platform that reacts to different Arab causes and plays an important role in instilling stability via boosting Arab action. The head of state also highlighted the Arab Parliament's role in serving the high interests of the Arab nation and strengthening ties among its peoples. For his part, Al-Assoumi expressed his appreciation to Egypt in boosting the Arab joint action in all domains, including the Arab Parliament, with the pioneering Egyptian parliamentary experience, pointing at the unprecedented development process the country is witnessing under the leadership of President al-Sisi. The Arab Parliament chief also underscored President al-Sisi's role in preserving the Arab national security, which was clearly effective in different situations, particularly regarding the external intervention in Libya. In this context, President al-Sisi asserted the fact that Egypt aims at realizing balance and maintaining the political path of the Libyan cause, stressing that the Arab unity is the solution to maintain Arab national security.
In coordination with a great number of business and private sector organizations, the African Union Commission organized an honoring ceremony for President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the number of African leaders. The African Union said that the head of state is highly appreciated for the distinguished role in launching a continental free trade zone at the outset of this month. The Foreign Ministry said that the Egyptian permanent delegate to the African Union, Ambassador Osama Abdel Khaliq, received the prize on behalf of President al-Sisi at the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa. The Foreign Ministry added that the Egyptian African Union presidency term has witnessed the announcement of launching the executive stage of the Continental Free Trade Zone during the extraordinary summit in July in 2019. The Free Trade Zone negotiations were carried out throughout the last year and a half until the official kickoff in January. The African Bank for Development awarded President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in appreciation for his achievements in the sector of transport. Bank Transport and Infrastructure Department Chief, on behalf of the bank's president, submitted the award to the Egyptian ambassador to Côte d'Ivoire, Wael Badawi. Ambassador Badawi said that under the auspices of President al-Sisi, huge national projects have been established in Egypt during the few recent years, adding that those projects contributed in providing job opportunities and improving the citizen standard of living and facilitating the movement of individuals and goods. The bank's officials also hailed the strong cooperation between Egypt and the African Bank. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas announced the parliamentary and the presidential elections, the first in 15 years, in an effort to heal the long-standing internal divisions. The details follow.
Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas announced dates for the first Palestinian elections in more than 15 years, setting legislative polls for May 22 and a July 31st presidential vote. Abbas' Fatah Party, which controls the Palestinian Authority base in the occupied West Bank, and Hamas, who hold power in Gaza, have for years expressed interest in taking Palestinians back to the polls. A long-standing rivalry between the two main Palestinian factions was seen as a leading factor in stalling progress towards a new vote. But Fatah and Hamas have been engaged in unity talks in recent months, reaching an agreement in principle in September to hold elections in 2021. Hamas on Friday welcomed Abbas' announcement, stressing that the Palestinian people have the right to choose their own leaders and representatives. A statement on the official Palestinian Wafa news agency said Abbas has signed a presidential decree concerning elections specifying the May and July dates. The statement from Abbas said he expects polls will be held in all governorates of Palestine, including East Jerusalem or Al-Quds, which was annexed by Israel following the 1967 Six-Day War but is considered an occupied territory. Israel bans all Palestinian Authority activity in East Jerusalem, and there was no indication the Jewish state would allow a Palestinian vote within the city. Palestinian leaders have voiced hope that the incoming administration of American President-elect Joe Biden will lead to renewed diplomacy on the Palestinian cause. The PA cut ties with President Donald Trump's administration, accusing it of flagrant bias towards Israel.